Michigan, most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Links to the conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their cloth. There's no one that can match me.
No affiliation, why they faking? This ain't for debating. We the real, they really imitation. I be contemplating why this ain't no like heavy rotation on radio stations. I just pray the Lord give me patience, cause I'm running through these rappers like my name Walter Payton. Shitting on these rappers, 9 to 5 is my occupation. Raw, you come in with your best troops, you best bring more. Already told you I got the juice like Orenthal. Already know what I'm about to do, bet your men fall. Everyone know that we got the truth, all your men false. So lost, overtaking our enemies. Moves calculated and orchestrated like symphonies. Smooth operated when bringing haters to misery. Top 5 list ain't shit unless you mention me. Yeah, that's why we don't associate. Fuck niggas make them more fuck niggas. Why they procreate? Why they overhate? Cause they time is short and the moment late. Let it culminate to they harder race and it palpitate. Cowards perpetrate like they little group is respectable. Talking intellectual, all of you homosexuals, faggots.
There's no one like me. I'm from their cloth. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
I don't want to congregate. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to fellowship. I ain't trying to build with you. Ain't the UPK, ain't the truth. Keep it real with you. Defenders of the faith, I got no problem bumping heads with you. All that bullshit, you can take it over there with you. Rather be a houseboy. Rather run with them field niggas. Show them to put in work. Move mountain, crush hills, nigga. Take a dead soul. Breathe life and make it live, nigga. No affiliation, so it's no one to compare with us. Took the Lord's laws and just added it with fear, nigga. Aim for the body, cause you know that killer head quicker. With these bars, I'm on my grizzly, so bear witness. You spit cold, I spit flu. Don't compare sickness. You floss diamond, I floss fringes. Don't compare dentists. UPK, we meant the wall shit. We ain't Christian. Harm one of us, get pistol whipped like the gun got a belt with it. I'm bred different. The competition just a mill. I'm fed different. I stood front line on them fields. I bled different. I'd rather be a corpse than a cow when I'm led different. Shit, I'm led different. Come through like a juggernaut, so don't get in the way. And we take everything serious. We don't play. I wonder now what they gon' say. Shit, we make profits out of shooters like the NBA. You get slayed for switching sides, nigga. We ain't on the same page. Immaculate conception. Wow. These niggas bitch made. I'm sticking with the foundation where my bricks laid. You switch sides, I'd rather switch K's. You was never with us, nigga. Just know we on mission, nigga. Right hand hold the scriptures, nigga. Left hip hold the pistol, nigga. How you want it? You can get it spiritual or physics, nigga. Wrong ones to come against, so bring an army with you. No affiliation. When you see us, make the difference with us. No affiliation. When you see us, know we different, nigga. No affiliation, so no, you can't kick it with us. The wrong ones to come against, bring an army with you.
Nothing I can say to make you believe. Yeah. Man, ain't.
Shalom Israel, we're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge coming out of 1 West, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. We've been here since 1969, telling you that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true biblical Jews of the Bible, and the white man's the devil that the Bible speaks of. And tonight is the brotherhood class, and tonight we're going to talk about what's going on right now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody said that, you know, I have a lot of people say, well, you know, we all the same. No, we're not. You know what I'm saying? Is everybody say that, you know, the white man is our brother. The white man is not our brother. And we could go into the scriptures and prove that, and we can prove who the white man is. Not only we can prove who the white man is, we can pretty much show you every race that's in the Bible. But right now, we got something that's going on with, murdering our black brothers in the streets. The police are murdering us. You know what I'm saying? We got, good old boys getting out of trucks murdering us. You know what I'm saying? And the people are tired of it. You know what I'm saying? And the only way we can have world domination is we come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. And you need to understand who's your enemy in the Bible. And the only way you can find that out is you open it up. You can't go to the Christian church and expect your preachers to tell you that the principalities is demons and ghouls and goblins that come down from earth to rain hell on earth. In the Middle Earth, they're gonna come up and rain hell on earth. That is a lie. That is fairy tale. That's something that is used as a scare tactic for the earth. But it sounds ridiculous. But we're going to show you what the Lord thinks of who's your enemy in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do, we're going to open the book. We're going to go to the beginning. We're going to go to Genesis chapter 25, verse 3. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go into the beginning to show you who the devil is, who runs the earth. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got that?
Carl. Genesis chapter 25, verse 3. And Joksan begat Sheba, and Dagan, and the son.
Salaki. Yeah. Go to 25, verse 23. My bad. Salaki.
Genesis verse 25 and 20. Genesis chapter 25, verse 20.
You got a microphone? Somebody give him a microphone.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
Say that again.
2 nations are in thy womb.
Now I had an argument on the phone with some brothers. You know what I'm saying? And they trying everything in their power to show me that the white man is not the devil. And the white man in the Bible is biblical. Is biblical. Forefather is Esau. He's the progenitor of the white race. And it's recorded in the Bible. And it's so hard for people to fathom that. But here we go, we get a physical description of who our oppressor is and why he do the things he do. You got some more on that?
Carl.
Go ahead.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
2 manner of people. Now this is Rebecca. You know what I'm saying? She had 2 sons, Jacob and Esau. Everybody say they brothers. Well, they brothers, but right here, they was born from the same mother. But everybody fail to realize the Lord can do whatever He wants. If He want to, if you got 2 twins in your belly, and if He wanted to separate them and make them 2 different people, He could do that. Why? Because He's God. But He's showing you right now that He's doing it. It's a record in the Bible that shows you that He's separating people. Go ahead.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
The one people shall be stronger than the other people. You understand? There's one people stronger than the other. Who dominating sports? Who dominating almost everything? Israelites. You know what I'm saying? We can't even say the Africans. I ain't never see an African come over. I mean, they got Manubo and what's the other one name? Made your shoe? Matumbo. They got those 2, but they couldn't. All it was good for rebounds. They couldn't even really dribble. They could catch. They could catch real good, but they can't do no Irish. They couldn't shake nobody. Couldn't do a LeBron James, Michael you know what I mean, Johnson,
Right.
Michael Jordan, they couldn't, look, it ain't gonna be, ever gonna be a Michael Jordan come out of Ethiopia. There will be a cow blowing professional coming from Africa. You know what I'm saying? They know how to do that professionally. You understand? Go ahead, read some more.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
You know what I'm saying? This is a prophecy right here. The elder should serve the younger. You know what I'm saying? This is a future prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
You know what I'm saying? Those are Jacob and Esau. Jacob is the progenitor of the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. You understand? If you look behind me, these are the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? And these are the progenitor of Jacob. These are the people that has the blessings of the Most High, Yahweh. You understand? In the Hebrew. Go ahead.
And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment.
Say that again, brother.
And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment.
The first one came out red, all over like a hairy garment. You understand? The first one came out red like a hairy garment. Now, if you look on the internet, you see white babies being born. And they got some instances, some babies being born, white babies being born with a lot of hair. You ever seen that? I have. They got record of that. But white babies are born and they're red. When they come out crying, screaming, they're red. You understand? Back then, 6,000 years ago, that was something black people ain't never see before. We ain't never see something that came out that type of color. So, and hairy like that. Not just hairy as a newborn baby. That man was hairy all through his life. You understand? And we're going to get some more on that. Go ahead, read.
And they called his name Esau.
You know what I'm saying? They called his name Esau. Go ahead.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
You know what I'm saying? They was struggling in the womb. They was actually fighting in the womb. Who's going to get out first? You know what I'm saying? It was a spiritual battle in the womb. Rebecca, she always had, she was getting these aches and bumps and stuff and all the time. And she was asking the Lord, what is going on with these kids in my womb? And the Lord asked her, like, 2 nations is in your womb. 2 manner of people, 2 different people are in thy womb. You understand? 2 nations. Not only he double separated. Like, not only you have 2 nations, you got 2 different people. Which means this person look like this and this person look like this. You understand? The Lord separated them from the bow. And the Lord also continued to separate us till this day.
Right.
You understand? They have a perpetual hatred for us. You understand? Esau was mad. Why was he mad at Jacob? Let me show you why he was mad at Jacob. Let me get let me jump. Let's jump to 27. Go to Genesis verse. Go to chapter 27, verse. And we're gonna figure out, you know, why was Esau? Why is Esau so mad? Now, this ain't just he's mad. He's mad, perpetual mad, like to where though his kids, even his kids born after that in many generations, they're going to be mad at the same people. You know what I'm saying? It's hereditary. You got that?
Go.
Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 5. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spake to Esau his son. And Esau went to the field to hunt for venison.
Now let me catch you up on it because I'm sorry. What happened is Jacob needed a blessing. Okay? Esau went out. Isaac went out. Isaac wanted some venison, which is deer meat. Okay? And he asked his son, his favorite son, the son that he is the most cunning hunter. He's a cunning hunter. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's get the description of Esau. I want to make this very clear. All right, let me get. Let's go back to. Let's go back to 25. Okay. So I'm just pulling this up. 27.
Pick up war.
Yeah.
Let's look at 26.
Yeah, where is it where Jacob was I'm looking for where Jacob asks where he went hunting at. Him and his brother was talking about the birthright. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, it's
20.
It's 25 and 20.
Yeah, I was tripping. Yeah, go to 26.
Genesis 25 and 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took a hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 3 years old, 80 years old when she bare him. 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
And Esau was what?
A cunning hunter.
The white man today is a cunning hunter. He will sit in the woods for days just to get a deer. He will put deer piss all over him so he can get the scent. He will do anything to get that meat. You understand? Right. He will hide in a tree. I mean, all you gotta do is hunt. They got hunting channels on online. You can see them in action. A lot of descendants of Esau's on that hunting channel. They show you how they hunt. And look, when they go hunting, sometimes they don't even eat the meat. They just want to kill something. You know what I'm saying? What you going to hunt an elephant for? All right, the tusk, you ain't eating it. What are you hunting a lion for? I know you ain't eating lion meat. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I know you're not. You just want the carcass so you can put it in your living room and show everybody that you killed this beast. You know what I'm saying? And that's Esau. You know what I'm saying? You got some more there?
Go
ahead.
A man of the field.
A man of the field. You know what I'm saying? That man, he's out in that field. You know what I'm saying? If you like I said, cut on the cable channel and watch Esau at work hunting and stuff. You'd be amazed of the traps and stuff he, put for those animals and stuff. Go ahead, read some more.
And Jacob was a plain man.
And Jacob was a what?
A plain man.
And Jacob was a plain man. You know what I mean? He was a brother. You know what I'm saying? What did Jacob do? Go ahead.
Dwelling in tents.
Dwelling in tents. You know what I'm saying? What black man like to do? Chill. We like to chill a lot. We like to work, but we like to chill too. Right. We ain't going up in no woods and going hunting for lions, tigers, and bears and stuff. Most of the time we say, them white people crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's hereditary. You know what I'm saying? That was from back then. Jacob probably looked at Esau like, well, that white boy crazy. You know what I'm saying? He going out all day. You know what I'm saying? And this is the beginning of why Esau hated Jacob. Go ahead, read some more.
And Isaac loved Esau,
Mm-hmm.
because he did eat of his venison. But Rebekah loved Jacob.
You know what I'm saying? Rebecca loved Jacob. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord put it on Rebecca to help Jacob out. You know what I'm saying? Because as Esau is being born first, he gets the birthright. He gets the inheritance. You understand? So in the beginning, Esau's supposed to get the inheritance because he's first. But the Lord loved Jacob. You understand? And we're going to find that out as we go on. Go ahead.
And Jacob sawed pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint.
You know what I'm saying? He came from the field. He ain't catch nothing. He was faint. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And Esau said to Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint.
You know what I'm saying? He told Jacob to feed him with the red pottage. The red pottage. He want the red pottage. He want the blood with the, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even done, but it's
Right.
it ain't even done, but Esau don't care. He gonna eat the blood and everything in it. He eat raw meat. It sounds familiar, right? What the white man do today? He ate
Raw now.
raw meat.
Good.
Look it up on YouTube. It's all over the, the internet. White people eat. Go
I
ahead.
believe they call it tartar.
What is it called?
Tartar.
Tartar?
Yeah, it's like ground beef they eat it on crackers.
Are you serious? That's what it's called? I never knew that.
Yeah.
Tartar?
Yeah.
Look, people online, look it up. It's called tartar. Look, they eat red meat. They like eating raw meat. You understand? And we got it recorded in the Bible. Esau eating raw meat. The raw porridge. The red porridge is raw meat. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Therefore his name was called Edom.
You know what I'm saying? His name was called Edom. Look, his name was Esau, but since this dude, he ate the red meat, the Lord said, you know what? His name Edom. And Edom means red. And he didn't get that name until he ate that red meat, did he? Eat that red meat, the Lord said, oh no, take that name. Go ahead, read some more.
And Jacob said, Sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, Behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do to me?
You know what I'm saying? Esau, he's so hungry and he have no respect for none of the inheritance or anything. He's like, look, pretty much the birthright is the inheritance. You know what I'm saying? The gift. He didn't want it. He ain't want it. He didn't even care about it. He didn't give a damn if he had it or not. All he wanted is some of that red meat, and he ain't cared. He didn't, respect the Lord like he should, and he didn't really care about it. So you know what? Look, I don't need that birthright. Here, you give me the meat. Here, take the birthright. Be on your way. Pretty much is what Esau said. He ain't cared. You understand? Go ahead.
And Jacob said, Swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and sold his birthright unto Jacob.
You know what I'm saying? He sold his birthright. He sold it. Esau gave him his birthright. He gave it to him. You understand? Go ahead. You got some more there?
Okay. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright.
You know what I'm saying? He ate, wasn't even thinking about the birthright, and was on his way. Went back to hunting or did whatever he had to do. You understand? Now, let's go to 27 and 5. You know what I'm saying? And this is what you know, this is how everything went down. This is why the white man today hates you with a perpetual hatred. You know what I'm saying? And everybody said, well, it's not all white people. No, it's not. We got some good white people. The good white people is the ones that come to the camp, are sorry for the crimes of their people, and they kiss our boat. Those are the good white people. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of them. We find them almost every week. You understand? Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 5. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spake unto Esau his son. And Esau went to the field to hunt for venison and to bring it.
Now Esau went to hunt for venison, for some deer meat for his father Isaac. You understand? Because Isaac wanted to, want to eat some venison. And after he eat the venison, he was going to give some the blessings. But as we're going to show you what happened and why Esau hate us to this day, which is the white man. Go ahead.
And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, Bring me venison, and make me savory meat, that I may eat, and bless thee before the Lord before my death.
You know what I'm saying? So before his death, you know what I'm saying, Isaac knew that he don't have that long to live, and he need to pass his inheritance to his son. You understand? Esau was the firstborn, so technically he is supposed to get the blessing. Okay? But Esau, he has sold his birthright. You understand? And on top of that, Rebekah, she kind of was new. She probably, I don't know if she knew, but she probably did know. I have to get more further information, but she knew what was going on. So, and she knew that Jacob had the Lord wanted Jacob to receive the blessings. You understand? And this is how they went about it. You got read some more on that?
Okay. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command thee. Go down to the flock and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of thine of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth.
Now Esau went out hunting for some venison, but Rebekah heard what was going on, and she knew that Esau was going out hunting to get the venison for Isaac. But she told Jacob, look, I need you to do this. I need you to go down there and get them goats, right? I need you to bring them goats up here so I can cook this up exactly how your father like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to cook this exactly so he won't know the difference. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, read it.
And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death.
You know what I'm saying? She knew that Isaac was dying, and Jacob needed to get the blessings. You know what I'm saying? Rebekah knew that. Rebekah knew that the Lord wanted to bless Jacob. Okay? So what she did, she knew that Esau was going to get the food. He got Jacob to go down to the barn or whatever he had and get 2 kids. Goats are called kids. You know what I'm saying? So he get 2 kid goats, which kid goat is a mature goat.
Kids are baby goats.
Oh, baby goats. Okay. Wow. Got 2 baby goats. But she told him to get the goats. You understand? And what else she told him to do with the goats? Go ahead, read.
And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man.
Say that again.
Esau my brother is a hairy man.
Esau was a hairy man. Okay? He was born red and hairy. Please tell me who's that on the night. Look, you got some people out here said that Esau is the Arab. Look, Esau got skin. Ishmael was the biblical name of the Arabs. Some of them was darker. Some of them got the same complexion as us. I don't see nothing red. You know what I'm saying? Well, we could look at some white people, let them hit that sunlight. Matter of fact, put them in the sunlight, put them in the 110-degree weather, give them 1 hour, and then come back. And if you don't think that's Esau, then something's wrong with you. Because they about to be as red as a fire truck, okay? Go ahead, read some more.
Esau, my brother, is a hairy man.
Is a hairy man. Go
and
ahead.
I am a smooth man.
And look, black people ain't known to be real hairy. Although there's some incident, very rarely. Okay, when we born, look, we don't got hair all down our back, chest, arm, legs. Look, let any white people not shave for 5 years and come back and look at him. A man. Let a white man not shave in 5 years. How would he look? I can tell you. Captain K. Sasquatch. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a good look, okay? Right. Cousin It, okay? Go ahead, you got some more?
Go
ahead.
My father, peradventure, will feel me, and I shall see to him as a deceiver.
You know what I'm saying? So Jacob was pretty much saying, his mother's like, look, Jacob was like, look, I don't want to lie to my dad, because if I come up to him and say I'm Esau and he know I'm not Esau, then he going, you know, I'm going to be deceiving to him. You know what I mean? I ain't going to get no blessings. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And I shall bring a curse upon me and not a blessing.
You know what I'm saying? He said, look, I'm going to bring a curse and not a blessing, Mom. But moms always knows right for their son, don't they? Moms always know what's up, don't she? Go ahead, read.
And his mother said unto him, upon me be thy curse, my son.
Mm-hmm.
Only obey my voice and go fetch me them.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory meat such as his father loved.
You know what I'm saying? She made exactly like she know what she know what her husband like. She fixed it for him. You know what I'm saying? She ain't think he asked Esau because Esau know how to go and fix food and go catch it. But Rebecca was like, look, I got you. Let's do this. Go ahead.
And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son.
You know what I'm saying? So he also, Esau had clothes in the house. You know what I'm saying? Smelly house, it could smell just like Esau. I'm like, yeah, that's Esau, yeah. Still got the stench on him. Go ahead.
And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands, and upon the smooth of his neck.
And where did she put it at?
Upon his hands and upon the smooth of his neck.
Now come on. Rebecca went, check this out. Rebecca went to get some goat skin. Do you know how thick goat skin is? Do you know how rugged it feels? Esau was probably, check this out, man. Look, if this ain't the white man, I don't know. I mean, is this the recorded Sasquatch in the Bible or something? She actually went to get goat skin, put it on Jacob's hand and neck, so he could at least feel like this dude. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. How hairy? Wouldn't you love to see how Esau looked? I mean, if you that hairy, like you putting goat skin on your neck and your hand to feel like your brother. Is that picture coming in your head? Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But you can pull up on YouTube some, white people that's check this out, man. Hairy. All over. Go ahead, read some more.
And she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared into the hand of her son Jacob.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And he came unto his father and said, My father. And he said, Here am I. Who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn.
You know what I'm saying? This is Jacob in the Bible posing as Esau so he can get the blessings from his father. You know what I'm saying? He's dressing up like Esau. He smelled like Esau. He got his clothes and he put some goat skin so he could feel. So when Isaac said, come here, my boy, he know how Esau, he feel his hands, he feel his neck. Yeah, my boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, you got I know Jacob probably like, oh, you got a little bit of hair. You can get a haircut or something. Something. But that's what Jacob did. I mean, that's what Isaac did. He wanted to touch his son to see was he hairy. Go ahead.
I have done according as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, that thy soul may bless me.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, read some more. So this is Jacob pretending to be Esau, just to get the blessings. Go ahead.
And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son?
You know what I'm saying? He was like, hold up. You usually go out there, you stay out a little longer. You know, the deer, they kind of hard, and you know you have a hard time hitting them. Right. But you just came back so fast. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And he said, Because the Lord thy God brought it to me. And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not.
You know what I'm saying? He wanted to fit. Look, he knew the voice. You Esau? Come here, let me feel you. Make sure you Esau, because Isaac couldn't see; he was losing his sight. So he's like, "Let me feel you, see if you Esau." And that's what he did. Go ahead.
And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt them, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau.
Mm-hmm.
And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy as his brother Esau's hands, so he blessed him.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him. And he said, See, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field which the Lord hath blessed. Therefore God give thee the dew of the heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and the plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be every one that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of the blessing, Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting.
Now this is where the hatred comes in, because Esau was out hunting. Okay, he was supposed to get the blessings. He went out. He knew he was going to get the blessings. He went out to get his father some food. Jacob came in, acted like Esau, got the blessings. You understand? Pretending to be Esau, but the Lord put it on Rebekah to show Jacob how to get the blessings. You understand? The Lord did that. The Lord didn't want Esau to get the blessings. That's why he put Rebecca in there to help Jacob to get the blessings. You understand? You got some more on that?
Come on.
Go ahead.
And he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me.
Now, here go the problem. Isaac already ate. He already ate. He got a full belly, and here come Esau. Probably hours later, he got the venison. He got, venison is deer meat. He got it all. Look, Isaac already full. He happy. He's so happy with the food. He gave Jacob the blessing, and here come Esau. Go ahead, read.
And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn, Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, Who? Where is he that hath taken venison and brought it to me? And I have eaten all. I have eaten of it. I have eaten all before thou camest.
You know what I'm saying? So Isaac, hold up. If you Esau, then who was this that just came up and gave me? I thought you already came up here and gave me. I gave the blessings and stuff. Go ahead, read. Go ahead, read some more.
I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yea, and he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceedingly bitter cry.
He cried with a great cry when he found out that Jacob got his blessings. He cried. He cried like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was distraught. He was like devastated. You know what I'm saying? And this is the beginning of Esau's hatred for Jacob in the Bible. And it goes as long as the whole Bible. Okay? Esau in the Bible is Edom. Okay? And that is a whole nation of people. And the Lord don't like Esau. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau, he did not subscribe to what the Lord wanted him to do in the beginning, for the sacrifices and stuff like that. And Esau just wasn't, he gave away his birthright. He did not respect the Lord. And for that, the Lord didn't like Esau. Matter of fact, he hated Esau for that. You understand? And we could show you in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to let me get Malachi chapter 1, verse 2. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord hates in the Bible. A lot of people said God don't hate. Hate is in the Bible. The first time, as a matter of fact, the Lord only hates a specific generation in the Bible. He hates more than any other generation. You understand? He says it. Go ahead, read.
Malachi chapter 1 verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, Wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Was not Esau? Look, the Lord loved us. You understand? The Lord loves the Israelites, the progenitor of the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Jacob's sons, which makes up the nation of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You understand? Read that again, start it over.
I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, Wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, says
not-
the Lord?
Was not Esau Jacob's brother? You understand? Go ahead, keep reading.
Yet I love Jacob.
The Lord loves Jacob. Who is Jacob? Jacob is the forefathers of the 12 tribes of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that you see behind. You understand? Go ahead.
And I hated Esau.
And I what?
I hated Esau.
Spell hate.
Hated.
You know what I'm saying? Read that again.
And I hated Esau.
And the Lord hated Esau. The Lord hates Esau. You understand? Esau in the Bible goes a long way. You understand? Till this day, Esau hates us. You understand? We got killings. We got, what's the guy, George Floyd? Just been murdered. But the most heinous crime that ever been recorded, probably ever on TV, you know what I'm saying, that the police has done in the sight of the people. Everything else, you know, has been behind closed. It's been more murders than that, but this is probably one of the few times that you actually get to see this on camera. You understand? And it's a lot of stuff behind that. Well, we're right here in the Bible, we see that that the Lord loved Jacob and he hated Esau. And a lot of Christians say that hate is not in the Bible. Well, check this out. Well, they say, well, Esau, he's just one person. You know what I'm saying? Esau is just one person in the Bible. No, he's not. Esau is not one person. Esau is a whole race. The Lord, when he talks about houses, like the house of Jacob, this is the house of Jacob right here behind me. Okay? The house of Esau, well, you got your Germans, you got the Spaniards, you got your Jewish man, you got the Russians. It's a whole, it's a mount and a house of Esau. You understand? And the Lord explained this in the Bible. You understand? So to get it clear of what I'm talking about, let's go to Genesis chapter 36 and 1. And we know that the Lord hates Esau. But you think he just hates Esau? No. He hates Esau and whatever Esau made after him. He hates the whole nation of Esau. You understand? Go ahead, read.
Genesis chapter 36 and 1. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom.
Who is what?
Who is Edom?
This is the generation of Esau. Read that again.
Now these are the generations of Esau.
So right here, Genesis, they showing you the whole generation of Esau, which is what?
Who is Edom?
Who is Edom? You understand? Edom is Esau in the Bible, and Edom is Esau, and Edom is Esau, and Esau is Edom in the Bible. They one and the same. You understand? Esau is their forefather. Edom is the nation that came from Esau. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand who runs this world. Who runs this world? Is it demons? Is it ghouls and goblins that run this world? Or is it something else? Let's go to Job chapter 9, verse 24. Job chapter 9, verse 24. You understand? You got that? Go ahead.
Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is what? Go ahead and say that again.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You understand? Esau was blessed with the sword. You know what I'm saying? Who runs this earth right? Who runs the earth right now? Who's got the most powerful military structure? Who's got influence on every single continent on this planet? Is it Jamaicans? Jamaicans, or is it the Mexicans? The Mexicans run the world? No, the Arabs. You know what? That's what they be saying. The Arabs run the world. Matter of fact, they say the Arab is Esau. Right? But where is Saudi Arabia military structure? Do they got any fighter jets and stuff like that? They might do. I don't know. Do they? I don't think so. Yeah. I don't see them whooping our butts in the street. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them. I don't see them there. I don't even think I ever seen a Arab police officer. Have you ever? Anybody seen an Arab police officer already? Habib, Officer Habib, Ahmad. Nah, I don't think so. I think somebody's wrong. I don't think it's the Arab. I think it's exactly what the Bible says. Edom. Edom turned into Idumea. And then Idumea breaks off into other things like Rome and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand how people could say that the Arab is Esau when they clearly get a description of Esau. Ain't nobody else is destroying us like these, like the white man. These other nations ain't destroying us. They eating off of us, but for the most part, they ain't whooping our tail. They ain't killing us. You know what I'm saying? The only one I found out that's doing that is the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get let's get some more of this. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Obadiah. Before we go to that, matter of fact, let me go to Psalms 83, verse 2. Let's go to Psalms 83.
Psalms, chapter 83, verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they hate thee, have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones.
You know what I'm saying? Start from up top. Start from up top again. Verse 1.
Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Look, they have taken crafty counsel against us. You know what I'm saying? They real slick with it. You know what I'm saying? This rioting and stuff like that. George Floyd, he died a horrible death, and yes, black people are in outrage of it. But this rioting stuff, that's not all us. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say like 80% of it is not us. I'm gonna say 80% of it is other people consulting against us. Why is they consulting against us? Well, they out there, You got people out there right now riding for a good cause, and then you got other people that's riding out there that's for the bad cause. Let me give you an example. There's a set of people out there that I've been reading about that's out there right now. Okay? And they are actually running the riots right now. As you look on the TV right now, okay, the Rodney King, this rioting is way more different than the other riots, okay? The simple fact that this time there's more cameras rolling, and people are in place to see what's really happening. Okay? George Floyd, we have seen this death on TV, and it blew our mind. Why? Because you actually watching man slowly die on camera. And the white officer that was on that man had a perpetual hatred for us. You understand? It goes back to Esau. It goes back to the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to sit there and put these people in place to start riding, to make us look bad. But now the Lord has revealed to show that it ain't us. It's actually, they showed on CNN the other day that I only seen like about 5 black people. The rest of them was white people lining up trash cans, throwing fire bombs. Do you know they trying to put, they can't, it's just too many cameras running right now for them to put it all on us. They can't do that. It's impossible. Do y'all see what's going on?
No.
Did y'all see that they putting down bricks? They are, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they doing it, but we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but princes of power. You know what I'm saying? Ways that they are trying to, deceive God's children at an alarming rate. Do you know that the same thing they did as far as Chicago, in Chicago what they did was put down crates of guns and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And hoods. They put down crates of guns for the young brothers in the hood to pick up guns and start killing each other. Well, now this rioting happened. You know what they putting in the streets? Y'all see what they putting in the streets?
Bricks.
They putting pallets of bricks right in front of the protesters. They putting pallets of bricks. Now remember what happened in Baltimore when we rioted? We was wondering where them kids got them bricks from, right? Because they had bricks. Now they showing every city got a little on a sidewalk or something. Somebody has put bricks. I'm talking thousands of pounds worth of bricks scattered through major parts of the cities that's have them riding. Antifa, I heard about these left wing these groups. One of them is called Antifa, and Antifa is a group that goes against the government. Trump talk about them. I'm surprised Trump's talk about them. Actually, Trump is against them. I was surprised to see that. But you got Antifa, you got the deep state, okay? You got the deep state. These are all people that's involved, and you got Black Lives Matter. And you got Black Lives Matter. All these people, these are all white groups that's destroying our black community. These are white groups that's paying for the protesters. They actually paying protesters. Have y'all heard of that?
No.
They paying these protesters. What's that guy? George Soros. It's all on the internet, and it actually came out real fast. I mean, they've been doing this since probably Rodney King. But now, They caught up. They got some of these guys out there riding. We got guys out there riding with secret agent earphones and stuff like that. They got handcuffs, all that, and they got bricks and they throwing the bricks. You know what I'm saying? If you look on the internet, they're going to show you that. You know what I'm saying? But this is our fight. That was our fight. Now they coming in and trying to throw the media off, saying that it's us. But we know the media, the camera's rolling. They showing it that it's them. It's them that's looting. It's them that's breaking in businesses. They got rapes. There's a lot of things going on happening. Having rapes and all that stuff going down. Why? Just because these socialists want to install something else. You know what I'm saying? They want the military to come in. Everybody trying not to have the military come in, but more and more. Come on, we in Baltimore City. Yeah? The riding downtown. We ain't see nobody, at least I know a lot of people in the hood. I ain't see nobody from the hood go downtown and ride. You know anybody who went to riding? I don't know nobody. When I looked on the news, I seen people that look like they're from Fells Point, Canton. I mean, you know, and guess what? 80% of the people that's being arrested is not even from the states. They not even from that state that they ride in. They from other states. And they're not black. These other nations. Matter of fact, they got so many footage of Chinese people getting in the rides. Did you see it? Did you? Please tell me y'all seen it. Please, people look online. They got Chinese people.
I've seen it.
You seen it? In the rides, talking Chinese. Throwing at the when they was in down Washington D.C. So you got these other countries coming in and trying to benefit or whatever off of our backs. I mean, damn, don't y'all got enough Chinese restaurants and stuff in the hood? Now y'all want to take, you know what I mean? Y'all want to be exactly like us. Go ahead.
That's the American way.
That's the American way, huh?
Come up off my own back.
Yeah, you know? That's a damn shame. But you got to understand that the Lord, that if you open that Bible, the Lord said he ate a specific nation more than one time. Okay? The Lord hates Edom. We all know that Edom is Esau, right? So, let's go to the book of Obadiah. Let's get some more who the Lord hates. Look, if the Lord hates Esau, what should you do? Go ahead.
Fact, it's so heavy because it's like if we really examine it, like, and we've been living all this time, we'll see why we hate, like why the Most High hate these people. Because just like you said, they paying protesters for the protest. They paying for the whole fight between James with the Roe versus Wade. When what's her name? Norma Leo Nelson McCoy, she pretty much when she fought to be able to get an abortion.
Okay.
It came out later. She died already. She died at like 17. But she came out before she died and said she wanted to admit it that she was paid. Like the biggest case this case is the case that got women getting an abortion. She was paid to do that. So like she got all these women, and we the highest. We got the highest. Yeah. And it's because of her being paid up.
Right.
You know, women feel like, okay, I can go ahead and kill the seed.
Right.
Because it's legal. Because of the white man, God said it's legal, but the white man said it's legal.
Yeah.
Going right against God.
Couldn't that. And that's some happy stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They will, you know what I'm saying? a gift is short of heart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's in the Bible.
Yeah.
That girl thought she was gonna get paid off and everything, and you know everything good, but then you know the Lord took her out just for doing that. You know what I'm saying? I just showed you that the Lord would end that. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord will take you out. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully in our lifetime we get to see him at work, okay? When we see the second coming of Christ and we get to be amazed at the work he do. You know what I'm saying? But right now we just patient priests, waiting. You know what I'm saying? So let's get more on Edom. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think that the white man, which is Edom, Esau is not the devil, but the Lord, you know, the Lord is he hates Esau.
Right.
So, you know, if you follow the Lord, who are you supposed to hate? The same as who he hate, right? Let's get some more. Let's go to Obadiah. Let's go to Obadiah chapter. Let's start at 1.
Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom.
Read that again. Read it as it is.
Thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom.
Concerning Edom. You know what I'm saying? This is the Lord God. He concerning Edom. You understand? Who is Edom? We already showed you in Genesis. Edom is Esau. Edom is the nation. Okay? And the Lord is concerned about Edom. You understand? And this is the smallest book in the Bible. This book, the book of Obadiah, is the least read book in the Bible in the Christian church because they don't understand it. They don't know who he's talking about. You understand? Go ahead, read it.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen.
You know what I'm saying? They got an ambassador sent among the heathens. You know what I'm saying? What are heathens?
Non-Israelites.
Those are non-Israelites. You know what I'm saying? If you're a non-Israelite, if you're not on this, if you're not Black, Hispanic, or Native American, if you're not on this 12 chart, then you are a heathen in the sight, in the eyes of the Lord. Go ahead.
Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
You know what I'm saying? We are a small nation. You know what I'm saying? Among the heathens. You know what I'm saying? We don't populate this world like the heathens still pretty much. It's more than we're not a large nation of people. You understand? Go ahead.
Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Those the who?
Those thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Those that dwell, that dwell, who?
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Now, he's talking about people that known to dwell in the cliffs of the rock in the beginning. Okay? If you could look up pull up Mount Seir, S-E-I-R. Mount Seir is where Edom established itself. If you look on the internet, if you look on YouTube, you will see Mount Seir. And as you look at Mount Seir, you will see that Edom comes from the mountains. Okay? Edom comes from actually the Caucasus Mountains. That's the word Caucasian comes from. You understand? And in Mount Seir, they have these structures, these caves, and They're actually nicely structured, and they have coliseums, the same coliseums that's in the rocks. These are caves, but the coliseums that they got on it is the same as in Rome, as in Germany, as in Washington, D.C. Those columns that you see in Rome, they came from Mount Seir. If you go to Mount Seir right now, is those same columns at the cliff of the rock where Edom was established. You know, they got that. The columns and stuff like that, that's theirs. They own that. All right? And that's how you can determine who, that's another clue on who Edom is. Because if you go to Mount Seir, it's the same thing. You got them in Spain, you got them in Rome, you got them in the United States. Washington, D.C. to be exact. You understand? Go ahead, read some more.
Whose habitation is high.
You know what I'm saying? Who habitation is high. You know what I'm saying? Before, look, the white man, they like to live on high. You know what I'm saying? They like to live up skyscrapers and stuff like that. Up on caves. When they say cliffs of the rock, they wasn't on no ground. They was actually at the cliff of the rock. It was in mountains and stuff like that. You know, Caucasus Mountains. Go ahead.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
You know what I'm saying? This is the arrogance of Esau. Who should bring me down to the ground? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's big enough to stand up to me? This is the arrogance of the nation of Edom. You understand? Go ahead.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Now, check that out. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. Who right now exalt themselves as the eagle? Go ahead.
That would be the United States.
The United States. Who else?
Practically superpower. I guess you
I'm pull up nations that, if you can, on on your phone. Nations that represent the eagle represents, or represent the eagle. It's more than it's Rome.
The Third Reich.
Third Reich. There you go. Germany.
Yes. Of course, the U.S.
The U.S. It's like four more.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you said the main ones. You know what I'm saying? And all those countries are white countries. And they exalt themselves as the eagle. That's what the Lord is saying. The United States mascot is what? The bald eagle. Germany, bald eagle. Rome, the bald eagle. You know what I'm saying? And it goes on and on and on. None of our nations had that, but they have always, since the beginning of time, exalt themselves as the eagle. Starting with Rome. Because Rome, go ahead.
Nah, I got the list right here.
Oh, go ahead, tell me the list.
All right, the eagle is a popular national symbol present in the coat of arms of Ghana, Poland, Romania, Mexico, Nigeria, and many other countries. It was also the emblem of the Roman Empire, Charlemagne, and was used as a seal in Hellenistic Egypt.
You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, they say the other thing, but the main people, the main ones, the ones that have done it first, Roman, United States, Poland, it's a lot that exalt themselves as the eagle. Mainly, that's what the Lord put those people. The Lord knows. You know what I'm saying? And in the beginning it said of Obadiah, he had heard the rumors. Look, those rumors went up to the Lord. He know that they who they represent, the eagle. The Lord had heard the cries of his children. You understand? And this is a prophecy. This is one of the prophets, Obadiah. And the Lord revealed to him the coming of days it was going to come. You understand? So we want, in the coming of days, you know what I'm saying? Let's jump down to 15. See what the Lord said.
Verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
Read that again.
For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
I'm saying the day of the Lord is coming. You know what I'm saying? For all the heathens. Those are non-Israelites. Go ahead.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
You know what I'm saying? With the same thing that these other nations have done to us. You understand? The same exact thing the Lord said is coming upon their head too. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a reverse of everything in this world when the Lord comes. You understand? Go ahead, read some more.
For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
Good night. Good night. Look, y'all want it, y'all gonna get it. Y'all want to sit up there and put my people through all this stuff? Well, guess what? It's coming back to you. Tenfold. Go ahead. What was that? 15?
15 and 16.
Okay. Jump down to go to 17.
But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness in the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions.
You know what I'm saying? The house of Jacob, you know what I'm saying, is going to possess their possession. You know what I'm saying? And it's only fair. It's only fair. Go ahead, read some more.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame.
You know what I'm saying? The house of Jacob should be a fire. Who's this house of Jacob? The 12 tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, read.
And the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in him and devour them.
Anybody know what stubble is? Don't know.
Kindling fire.
Yeah. Well, stubble is like grass. You know, something that starts the fire. Grass. Where the Lord said Esau is going to be firewood. You understand? That's what he's saying right here. You know what I mean? In the last day, Esau is going to be you know what I mean? We're going to burn their ass up, slack it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get the same as we get. They hung us, guess what? When the Lord comes back, they're going to get hung.
Right. That's right.
You whipped our back, guess what? When the Lord comes back, you get your back whipped. Oh, you sold our children? And put them in a pine box and ship them? Oh, we're going to do that to your children too. You know what I'm saying? And it's only right. Why? Because the Lord says so. Jump down to 19.
Verse 19. And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain of the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead.
You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, look, 12 tribes are going to have possession of all types of mounts of Esau. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going to have a look. The Jewish man might be, just good for, shoveling cow poop or something. You know what I'm saying? Look, he going to have a job. They going to have different jobs. Go ahead, read 20.
And the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath, and the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Saraphat.
You know what I'm saying? We basically going to pretty much take over the whole world. That's pretty much what the Lord's saying. Let's read 21.
And Savior shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Most High's.
You know what I'm saying? So a Savior is going to, after we, you know what I mean? It's going to be a Savior come down, and they're going to judge the mount of Esau. That is the whole entire mount. That's the whole generation of Esau. Who's the Savior? That's Christ. Christ's going to come down, and that's how you get saved. You don't get saved by just going to, church and, get dunked underwater and, stuff. You get saved, the way you get saved in the Bible, you have to get saved like you get saved from an attacker, or you get saved from being killed. There is a Savior coming here to save us from this oppression. So when people be in church, be like, I'm saved. Saved from what? What are you saved from?
Right.
Well, what happened to you? Somebody try to attack you or something? No, I'm just, I'm just signifying. Signifying? You ain't even using it right. You know what I mean? Like, good night. Look, get in class. You understand? And this is why we should come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. This is why you need to come to class. You understand? You need to come to class and see who's your enemy in the Bible. What is the Bible? When you open it up, who is these people in it? Who is the Edomites? Who's the Ishmaelites? Who's the Hagarenes? Who's Mesmerian? Who's all these people? All those people in the Bible are still on this planet today. You just got to open it up. You got to come to class. You got to come to the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana, so you be taught these records and understand when you open this book who our oppressor is. You understand?
Right.
Other than that, you ain't even gonna know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be like, well, God loves everybody. We all come from Adam and Eve. Yeah, we do. The Lord agrees with that too. Matter of fact, we can bring it out. We can go to 2nd Esdras, chapter 6 and 54. We all come from Adam and Eve. Don't we? Everybody come from Adam and Eve?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That means God loves everybody. Well, hold up now. Where is that in the scripture?
Right.
If you can show me that God loves everybody, look, I'm following you. You can't follow, you can't show me that, you got it, then you can't show me nothing. We're going to go to 2nd Esdras 6 and 54 in the Apocrypha. Go ahead, read.
2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 54. After these, Adam also whom thou madest, Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all.
Then the Lord made Adam above, you know what I mean? We came from, everybody came from Adam. That's what we're reading right here, right? That's what it said. Read it again.
Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
We all come from Adam. You know what I mean? The Edomites, the white people, the East Indian, the goddamn Arab. We all come from Adam, right? Go ahead, read.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the people also have thou chosen. Who the people have thou chosen, which is God. Who have God chosen?
It's like it
Go ahead.
chose Israel.
He chose Israel, the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, which you know as black people, but the Lord calls us Israelites. Those are the chosen people. Go ahead, read.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord.
You know what I'm saying? All this he already spoken before. Go ahead.
Because thou madest the world for our sakes.
The Lord made the world for our sakes. The Lord made the world for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans' sakes. Everybody else are to serve us. We read that in Genesis. We read that. It's all through the Bible. You understand? Go ahead and read.
As for the other people.
As for the other people. As for the other people. So you got people that was blessed and given, you know what I mean, the promises, but then you got the other people. Go ahead, read.
As for the other people which also come of Adam.
So you got other people that also come of Adam. Okay, go ahead.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
Hold up. What the Lord said?
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
So you got people that's, you know, that was of the promise, and then you got other people that wasn't. And he said what? Let's read that again.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
The Lord said that they are nothing. You understand? If you're not an Israelite, if you open that Bible, and you see something that doesn't say Israelite, they're not God's people. You understand? The prophets in the Bible are all Israelites. In order for you to be a prophet of the Lord, you need to be an Israelite. It's just a passed down, you know, inheritance that started from Jacob. You understand? Go ahead.
But be like unto spittle.
You know what I'm saying? Read that again.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
They are nothing.
But be like unto spittle.
To be like unto spittle. So the Lord just called the other nations. He didn't even call them spit. He called them spittle. Spittle is when you talking a little piece of spit flour at your mouth. That's spittle. It's not even a to it. He gave the fragments that come from your mouth when you're talking. That's what the Lord compared the other nations to. I mean, damn. Go ahead, you got some more on it? Go ahead.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Damn. So not only he called you fragment of spit that come out your mouth, if you get a mop bucket and one drop fall, that is all the nations in that one drop. That's how the Lord look at the other nations. That's serious. Go ahead.
You know, on a hot day when you have a cool bottle of water,
Right.
and the condensation form on the outside, a little drop,
Right.
fall off the corner and hit the ground.
Right.
That's about how much they were.
That is excellent how you put that. You know what I'm saying? Brother said the condensation off the bottle, the drop off and hit the ground, that is compared to the nation that the Lord look at. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord look at, how other nations are, as a drop from a bucket or drop of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Good night. Go ahead.
Just to go in even heavier about like how like these devils so disgusting that like God said He hate them before they even born.
Right.
Like right here.
Right.
Romans 9 and 10.
Romans 9 and 10.
Come.
Go ahead.
Say, and not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet even born, being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of God according to election might stand not of works, but of him that calleth. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Good night. Go ahead. Okay, go on. The Lord hated Esau before he was born. I mean, God, how much can you hate? You hate somebody and they ain't even exist yet. That's some serious hatred. And that's how the Lord look at these other nations, especially white people. Especially them. Because he had heard. If you read the book of Obadiah, he heard the rumors. He heard it. He heard about George Floyd. He heard about Emmett Till. He heard about Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? And right now, the Lord has brought the coronavirus, and He's bringing a lot of other things. He also has revealed who is being the deceiver of the world. You understand? Because without cameras, without social media, these riots would have been all blamed on blacks and Hispanic people. But now, the Lord has put the camera in place to show you who the devil really is. And right now, through the whole United States, we have seen nothing but the devil at work at his finest. Trying to make us, the 12 tribes of Israel, the Israelites, you know what I mean, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, look like the most barbaric people in the world. But the cameras are showing that it's not us, that it's them that is doing the rioting, the looting, you know, and everything else. And with that, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
You understand? And with that, we the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, coming out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. We've been here since 1969, telling you that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true biblical Jews of the Bible, and the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. And with that, pass the class over to Priest and Officer Al-Azhar.
Security announcement. You are the ISUPK out of 1 West, 125th Street. Under Commander General Yohana, new rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to marry a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tights, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew, and is pronounced my Aisha. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocation, we got the closing of the first fruit.
No,
The
not the
feast.
close. The first fruit this week.
Oh, Salak, not the closing, Salak. The first fruits. Check with your captains and your cities, ISUPK.com, social media, just to see when the next when the Passover is going to be. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he has to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirt, pants, headscarf, headbands or scarves. With that, Middle Israel, Amadi, you'll get one courtesy salute to the teacher, Amadi Shabbat, Barak, Amadi, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Rakatha.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Rakatha.
With that, class dismissed.